Omokri, a former presidential aide, has written an open letter to Pope Francis at the Vatican, asking him to investigate Father Ejike Mbaka for bringing shame on the Catholic Church. Omokri, who was an aide to the then President Goodluck Jonathan, in a letter on Sunday also accused Father Mbaka of dabbling into politics. Mbaka had on Wednesday said God is angry with Buhari over his alleged inaction on the widespread killings across the nation. The Catholic priest asked the National Assembly to impeach the president if he fails to resign. He said, God will ask Nigerians, why are you crying? We are crying because our leaders have failed us woefully. If it is in a civilized country, by now President Buhari will resign. Quote me anywhere and let the whole world hear it. By now, with what is happening, President Buhari should honorably resign, he had said. But the presidency on Friday alleged that the Catholic priest and spiritual director of Adoration Ministry, Enugu, Mbaka, once brought 3 contractors to President Muhammadu Buhari and was rebuffed. Reacting in a statement, Garba Shehu, presidential spokesman, said, here is the point of departure. Father Mbaka asked for a meeting, and to the shock of presidential aides, he came accompanied by 3 contractors. The president graciously allowed them in, and to everyone's surprise, Father Mbaka asked for contracts as compensation for his support. What? Anyone familiar with President Buhari knows that he doesn't break the laid down rules in dealing with contracts or any other government businesses for that matter. He requested the appropriate authorities to deal with the matter in accordance with laid down rules. Inside the villa, discretion prevailed that if those pictures and requests were made public, the followers will turn against the religious leader. None of it was released. Now, this is what is eating Father Mbaka. Oh my God. Hey, what an embarrassment. Titled Open Letter to Pope Francis. Father Mbaka Omokri wrote. And then when Father Mbaka made a volte-face on April 29, 2021, asking his former friend and now President Buhari to resign, the president's spokesman revealed the next day that the Reverend Father had requested for contract and pecuniary compensation for his support for Mr. Buhari, and when this was not acceded to, he went rogue. Your Holiness, by virtue of the Public Procurement Act of 2007, it is a criminal offense to demand and get a government contract without an open, public and transparent tender. To legally get a contract in Nigeria, you must render publicly and the government must accept the lowest bid. Anything short of that is not just criminal, it is also unethical and unbecoming of a Catholic priest. In the opinion of many Nigerians, Reverend Father Mbaka has brought the Catholic Church into disrepute and undermined the faith of the faithful by his conduct. I therefore call on Your Holiness to investigate this matter and take proper measures to ensure that there is discipline within the Catholic Church in Nigeria. Referring to Mbaka's antecedents and how he had dabbled into politics, he wrote about how the cleric once alleged that former First Lady Patience Jonathan wanted to assassinate him. He wrote, Your Holiness, you may or may not have of a certain reverend like Ejike Mbaka, a Catholic priest in Enugu, Nigeria, who has left the calling he took holy oath to abide by, to dabble disastrously in politics. At various times between the years 2015 to 2016, this fellow made public pronouncements to the effect that God had told him that he was displeased with and had departed from Nigeria's then President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan. He then claimed that God had told him that his appointment, Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, was, and these are his exact words, not mine, an answer to prayer, a man who would save Nigeria, a liberator of Nigeria and the glory of Nigeria. He also in the year 2015 made false allegations against Mr. Jonathan to the effect that Mr. Jonathan and his wife, Dame Patience Jonathan, wanted to assassinate him. That I am willing to make an oath on a sworn affidavit that that allegation is false, and that at the material time when he made that allegation, I called on Reverend Father Mbaka to substantiate them with evidentiary proof, of which he never did. That again in 2019, after Nigerians had gone through so much hardship under the said Major General Buhari, a man of very strong religious bias, Reverend Mbaka made pronouncements to the effect that Nigerians should continue with Buhari after he had publicly humiliated a fellow Catholic, Peter Obi, on December 3rd, 2019, for failing to make a public donation, and called him stingy and said the way you and Atiku are moving will end in shame. It should be noted that Father Mbaka's actions go against 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7. Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. Well, it is very, very shameful, very, very shameful, for the fact that a lot of people are trying to support Father Mbaka because now he's speaking the truth. But at the end of the day, we were told that because he was not giving contract, and the people who said it too, all of them are just, childish. Or what he has said now is what is resonating with what the masses are, have been talking about. And when we wonder again, why is it that the Catholic body are not the one writing to the Pope? You know that one APC chieftain has said that they are going to expose Father Mbaka to the whole world, or to the Pope, or what he has been doing. And this time, I think the second day, we now hear this from the spokesperson of the president. One will be wondering that we might look it from a different angle, that it should be the body of a Catholic body that should be writing this, but I don't know what Reno Mokro is trying to bring out from all of these things. Well, he's entitled to his opinion, but unfortunately, everybody needs to be careful. Those who are always dining with, that statement, of course, if even no matter how we still blame the government, of course, they are not even to be supported because they have caused a lot of damage. And I just feel that they are just trying to save their face because they have committed a lot of atrocities in this whole thing. What Father Mbaka is saying is not out of place. It's what Nigerians have been talking about right from even when he was supporting them. So it's just so bad. It's really, really messy. I don't know what effect that we have on the Reverend Father. Let's keep our finger crossed. Leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.